Perfect. We can proceed now. So the spot markets exist across different asset classes, including cryptocurrency. That is, could be shares, could be commodities, forex. They also exist there. So of course, what you're probably familiar with on spot markets is the cryptocurrencies. For instance, Binance spot trading, the interface you're looking at right now. So what really is the spot market? So basically, the spot market is a financial market open to the public where you can trade your assets immediately. You can even create orders on when you'd like to trade your assets. So on the spot markets, a buyer can purchase an asset with fiat currency or any other medium. For instance, on Binance, you're able to first deposit your fiat, which we learned that we deposit fiat using crypto and using P2P, sorry. Then once you're able to deposit, you can use this crypto that you've deposited to buy other cryptocurrencies. So spot markets are also known, as cash markets because traders make payments upfront. Spot markets come in like different forms, and that part is known as exchanges. Usually facilitate the trading. So you can also trade directly, as we said earlier, on OTC. So spot traders try to make profits in a market by purchasing assets and hoping they'll rise in value. They can sell their assets later on the spot market for a profit when the price increases. So spot markets also, rather the spot traders can also short the market, what we call short selling. Basically, this process involves selling financial assets and repurchasing them whenever the price decreases. So the current market price of an asset is known as the spot price. So what you're looking at here, the spot price would be for Bitcoin against USDT currently would be 22,768. Someone please, someone says you can zoom your screen. Okay. So unfortunately, most of you guys are joining in from your phones. So I think I can switch to the phone interface. Let me know what you think. Phone interface or web interface? They are a bit different. Let me know on the chat and I'll be able to switch. So basically, the spot price would be the price of an asset, currently. So there are a few orders that are on spot market. So using, for instance, a market order on an exchange, you can purchase or sell your holdings immediately as at the best available spot price. So the main challenge here is there's no guarantee that the market price won't change while your order executes. So that's the market order. So there also might not be enough volume to satisfy your order, the price you wanted it to be. So for example, if you wanted to sell, 1,000 Bitcoin right now, and you put them on sale, it would be probably if an exchange does not have enough liquidity, then they would not be able to satisfy that, 1,000 BTC. Or the price would be, just a second, or the price would be adversely affected. So I see guys saying, I was not in the last 2 sessions. I hope I'll get them too. So check the email you received. You should be able to see the email. Let me tell you how the email reads, guys. There's a section under the email which reads, in case you missed our last week's session, please take a moment to review the session as listed below. Week 1, training resources, then there's a link. Week 2, training resources, then there's a link. So if you missed the last 2 sessions, just go watch those 2 links. The links are basically there, so you're able to have them immediately. Guys, let's proceed. So we were under the market order, and we just explained how probably, some things can be affected. So I'll be logging in today, and I'll be also showing you a live demo of how to go about the spot market, and we'll get to see how to do that. So, but first, let's learn a bit of theory. So spot prices update usually in real time and change as the orders match. As you can see right here, you can see the prices of Bitcoin, in this case, updating. The over-the-counter trading, or what we call OTC spot trading, works differently. So you can secure a fixed amount and and a price and directly buy it from another party without having to go through the order book. Now, what's an order book? So the order book right here, basically what you're looking at on the left side, the one I'm highlighting, this whole part is an order book. Now, these here, the one I'm highlighting here, lists the number of people basically selling. These are the people selling. These are the people who are buying, okay? These are buyers in the market. These are sellers in the market. And the combination of all these is called an order book. Now, you can adjust to the decimal point you'd like and see things from a larger perspective. You'll be able to also go under the order depth to just see the number of buyers versus the number of sellers. So you can be able to go under the chart and then click on depth right here. I think I can actually go. I can actually use both phone and PC interface to just share these, so that whenever you're looking at all these things, you're not lost. You're not lost. So just a second as I share the PC interface, the phone interface rather, so that you can be able to all learn and see how this is done from your phones. So I believe we can all see my phone. I will be buying some crypto right here so that you are able to, just a second. Perfect. So I'll be making a purchase on P2P right here. And we will go to Kenyan shilling market. Those ones, in case you're here and you don't understand what you're doing here, review the last two sessions. So I'll go identify a merchant, and we can buy, for instance, $30 or $50, like that. And we are told to pay this particular person this amount, 6372. So I'll come in here, copy this. I want to pay using this bank. Copy this and go to the bank. And just a second, go to the bank and make a payment. So transact, send to another account. So those of us who have never done a P2P, this is how you do a P2P trade. So we can see the name actually matches, and we were told the amount is 6372. 6372. Can you even do 0.5? No. And make the payment like that. Once you make the payment, go back to the order. The payment has been made. Go back to the order and click on transferred, notify seller. So I believe so far we've seen how to do a P2P trade. We are now good there. So we will wait for the seller to release the crypto to us once the payment is made. The payment is already made here now. So we'll be waiting for the payment to be released. Those of us who are wondering, if your interface does not look like this, you're probably on the Binance Lite interface. If your interface looks like this is the Lite interface. So you can use this as well as the Pro interface by switching right there. Okay. So as we wait for the order to be released, we'll go under trades. And now this here is the spot trading interface. And this here is the spot trading interface on web. So I believe now we are clear on what the spot trading looks like. I'll proceed for now as we wait for the order to be released. So what's the main difference between spot markets and futures markets? So we've already mentioned that, on spot, you can make instant trades with almost immediate delivery. So on the other hand, the futures market has contracts paid for at a future date. Yeah. So a buyer and a seller can agree to trade a certain amount of goods for a specific price in at a certain time in future. So when the contract matures on the settlement date, the buyer and the seller typically come to a cash agreement rather than deliver the assets. So that's how it's done. So I see the order has been released. So if we go to our funding wallet, we should find $50 here. I will transfer it to the spot wallet like this. Yeah. And then the assets have been transferred from funding wallet to spot wallet. So far now we have the spot money in our spot wallet. So remember, we can only trade on the spot wallet, right? We can only trade on the spot wallet. So this is the web version, and this is the mobile version, this is the web version. So let me log in here for me to be able to demonstrate. So I will be using a QR code. Those of us wondering where the QR code is, if you come to your phone, mobile, if you click on this icon here, it will open up your camera. So you just come in and scan. Once you scan, it will show up like this, and then on your phone it will show up like this, and then you click on authorize, and that's how you can be able to that's how you can be able to log in without a password. So now we are logged in and we have $50 to trade. Let's go to the next part in trading. So I want to teach you this web interface. So on the web interface, we have, we've seen an order book here. This here, the one you've seen here, BTC against USDT, this is what we call a ticker symbol. A ticker, a trading pair. And BTC in this case is a ticker symbol. So the ticker is basically a short form of the actual asset. In this case, BTC means Bitcoin and USDT means Tether USD, right? So this is how you interpret the charts. Now we go to the actual charts. Here, down here, you're looking at volumes. These are volumes. These others are candlesticks. We'll be sharing the technical indicator, how to interpret candlesticks to start with, and also doing technical analysis. And we'll be sharing how to do that. That's a whole session where we cover that. Now, this is the chart. You're able to see the price changes of the particular asset. So in this case, if you look at, if we, for instance, hover over one of these candlesticks, you can see the open price is 20,963. We're on the 6-hour candlestick, and how to do that is you can come in here and change to even a month, a week. We can even go to the weekly candlestick. So if we come in here and hover around this, you can see the open price as starting of last week. The open price was 17,127.83. The highest it got was 21,258. All right. The lowest it got was 17,104. Then the close price, which is now the top of the body here, not the very small wicks, the top, that is 20,871. The price change, this one we can go, price change, I'll show you how to do this, but basically it was 21.86. Basically, those are the main things that you really need to understand. And the candlestick basically has 4 parts of it. So if you're looking at this, there's an upper part, which is the upper wick. There's the lower part, the red part. I want to find a candlestick with higher price movements so that I'm able to demonstrate that. Let me go on a daily chart. So we can use this candlestick here. There's the wicks, the green ones, the small green wick. That's the top of the candlesticks. The lower part of the candlestick, it shows basically the lowest the price went and the highest the price went. And this is the body of the candlestick, which shows you, most of the volume was traded in between here. The body usually has if it's a green candlestick, you're looking at an entry price of an entry price which is lower than the close price, which is up here. So if you're looking at a green candlestick, it tells you that the entry price was this one, the opening price was this one here, that is 21. The opening price was 21,071, and it was right here, and the closing price was here, so it gained, that's why it's green, at 22,755. Now, if you're looking at a red candlestick like this one right here, the opening price is usually higher than the close price. So in this case, the opening price was 21,132, but then it closed at 24,700. When I say opening and closing price, I mean at the start of the trading period, at the start of the trading period, the prices opened up at this price and then went down to this price. So that's how you interpret the candlesticks. Now, on the right side, you're looking at the trading pairs. We are looking at the trading pairs. These are different trading pairs that you can be able to trade on. So for instance, if you're trading something like BNB against USDT like this, you type in BNB USDT, and then you can come in here and switch to the BNB USDT chart like this, and you're able to look at it. Now, there's the market prices here, and you can also be able to see your trades right here. So on this one on the phone interface, let me switch to phone interface and show you what you mean. So whenever you're on the phone interface, it will look like this. It's lost. Just a second. Perfect. And if you go under trades and you click right here where there's like candlesticks, yeah, there's this icon which is just next to the order book up here, right? The one under auto invest. These two icons, you click on that, it takes you to this chart, and you're able to interpret now the chart like this. You can be able to zoom in, to zoom out very easily like that. You can also go here and change the timelines you want to go. For instance, this is 1 week. You can see the order book right here, down here. You can see the technical indicators right here, the ones I'm scrolling right now. And right now we have the volume and the moving averages, the simple moving average indicator having showed up. So that's the interface on your mobile phone. You need to go directly to buy, you just click on buy and you go back to this interface. Very easy. Now, on Binance Spot, you have 4 main order types, and the first one is a market order. What a market order says, buy X amount of X assets and buy X amount of X assets immediately. So it will buy directly from the market without considering the price. It will just buy at the market price. All right. So for instance, if we say buy $10 right now, it will buy $10 worth of BNB right away. Okay. Now, the next part is, if you come in here and you look at limit order like this, you can come in and say, for instance, you want a limit to, when BNB gets to, for instance, $298, buy me, for instance, $15 worth of USDT, which is 0.05 BNB. If you click on this here, the order will be put here, and it will show up that you're buying 15 USDT at a price of $298 dollars per BNB. Now, sorry. So we'll go to the next order type. This is a stop limit order. So this gives you a bit of control. First of all, there's something I need to show you with limit orders. If I come in here, you can see my price is $298. I can see my order lies here on the order book. Okay, it lies here on the order book. Okay, so there's this yellow indicator here showing you this order lies here. Okay, now if we go to the stop limits, these are very interesting one. So it allows you to put a stop price, which is a trigger price, where now when the stop price is hit, then it will execute the limit order. All right. So when the stop price is hit, it will execute the limit order. So I'll be showing you how to do this. So for instance, you want to to buy BNB whenever it hits 290, but then you tell yourself like if BNB, for instance, hits 291, yeah, put a limit order of, for instance, 290 and buy 15 USDT worth of BNB. You put this here, it gives you the condition. If the last price drops to 2 or below 291, an order will be to buy 0.051 BNB at a price of 290 will be put here. Now you click on there, you can see right now there's a condition. This is the second order here. This is the second order, and the trigger conditions are here. You can see there's a condition here. The trigger conditions are right here. So something interesting, if we go to the row where it shows 290 right here, you cannot see these yellow dots showing you the order. So it's because this has to hit a trigger price before it can be able to go to the next path. So that's the main reason why that's the main difference between a limit order and a stop limit order. Now let's go to the next part of the order. That's the OCO order. These are one cancels the other order. So what are the instances that may make you want to use an OCO order to start with? So OCO orders first, it means one cancels the other order, and it's what I would call a sophisticated tool that allows you to combine two conditional orders. So as soon as one is triggered, the other one is canceled. So if we take, the BTC at 20,000, for instance, we are using Bitcoin at 20,000. You could use an OCO order to either buy Bitcoin when price reaches, for instance, like 9,000, or to sell it whenever price reaches to something like $30,000. So one of these two, whichever executes fast, is what will be considered. So that's OCO orders, and I'd like to show you how to do this. So if you think, for instance, BNB, there's a breakout, let's say you think BNB will go down, right? You've done your analysis and you think BNB will go down. And but you also don't want to be left out in case it goes up. So you can say, if the price, for instance, reaches 280 USD for each BNB, buy BNB. However, if the price goes to, let's say, $310 per BNB, then there is a high chance of a breakout. So you can put my order at 311 or 310.5 and buy, let's say, $20 worth of BNB, like that. So you put such an order, just a second. Oh, needs to be like putting a lot of. So you put in such an order
Just a second. Oh, our balance is not enough. So it's $10 that you are resigning. So you put in such an order and then you can click on buy. So, okay. I'll cancel some of these orders for me to be able to execute this. Then see, I'll refresh. So move into OCO order and go execute. Now, we said if, for instance, we know we want to have to buy BNB at 280, right? But then we are saying in case BNB hits 310, please buy me BNB at 310 points, let's say 5, and buy $20 worth of BNB. So this will put 2 orders at once. So it has to put 2 orders at once. Whichever executes first is what, if BNB reaches 310 first, this order will execute. A limit order will be put on the order book, yeah, and then the other order cancels, okay? So that's how OCO works. In case this is what is reached first, it will buy directly from the market at that particular price. So that you can also be able to use these orders on the sell side and show how to use rather and be able to execute orders directly when, for instance, prices reach X amount of points. So that's how you're able to use OCO orders. And that said, I'll take any questions on the chat. I see guys saying you prefer mobile. Don't worry, I'm coming for the mobile phone. I'll be showing you how to execute on the mobile phone. So on the mobile phone, the interface looks like this. So if you want to do a market order, you go here right now, and you can be able to say, buy me $10 worth of BNB directly, and it will buy. And then if you come to your wallets, you can see we have how much? $20 now, because we had both BNB for the first demo. Now, if you go to trades, you have the option to do a limit order. In this case, I can use the sell side and go to show you how to use limit orders. So the limit order allows you to sell, to control what the price you want to sell at or buy at. So you can say, when in this case we are selling, so we want more, for instance, we want more money in this case. So whenever you're selling, you can say, if prices reach X amount, let's do this. So we can say in this case, if prices reach 310 BNB, sell this amount and it should come up to 19.84. So you put that as an order, and since I have to log in, you put that as an order and it should show up here. So you've said if prices reach, let's say 320, sell it, and you can see we'll have made a profit. So the order will be kept here and it will be put under order book. So I'll make sure this shows here. And you can see here, there is this 320 here, and there's this yellow thing showing you where your order lies on the order book. So if that's good, the next part you need to go to is, rather, if you're good on the limit order, let's go to OCO. So I'll cancel this order and show you how to execute OCO orders. We've seen how to do these kind of orders and we are good. So we can go to OCO. No, let's first go to stop limits. So stop limit here, you just set the stop price, which is the trigger price. We can say if price is 310, then put an order in the order book for how much? For 320, and sell all the BNB. Now, if you click here and you set the order, you'll notice the order has conditions. But something else you'll notice is we are missing the yellow ticker symbol here, showing you the yellow symbol, showing you where your order book lies. That will only happen if the ticker symbol will only happen, rather the order will be put on the order book only when the price is triggered. So in this case, only when the price hits 310. So we can go to the next kind of order, which is the OCO order. So if you're selling, of course, you're selling to make a profit. So in this case, you can say, if the price hits 320, sell it, okay? But in case the price goes down and goes down to, let's say, 280, yeah, please sell, put a limit order or on the order book at 279 and sell the whole amount like that. So once you click on sell, you'll have two orders here. Two orders will show up here. One of them is for the 320 and the other one will be for the 280. So for the 280, it will show you that if the conditions are met, whichever one is met, then one will execute and the other one will cancel. That's how spot trading is done. So that's the order types and how to buy and how to sell basically on spot trading. Now, what else? Let's answer the questions. So I see what are the questions? Web interface, you're fine to stick with that. Maybe you can check the recording as so someone says, as you're purchasing, my phone gave me the express option. Would you please explain this a little bit? So if we go to P2P, and P2P is under funding like this. So when you click on P2P right here, there are two options, P2P or Express. So P2P allows you to go and choose buyers directly. You can come in here and choose buyers directly. Yeah. Of course, we recommend using merchants with yellow badge. Yeah? Now, if you don't want to go through the part where you want to choose on who you want to use, what do? You come in here and you go to the amounts and say you want to buy, for instance, $500, 500 shillings. And in this case, what will happen is Binance will automatically match you to the first merchant who has the equal amount of volume directly. Okay, so that's how it's done. In fact, you can go ahead and buy this 5,000 and we will be matched to a merchant. So so I'm told there are two offers, one with an M-Pesa pay bill and then the other one is an M-Pesa. So of course, I'd like to use, first of all, I don't think I have enough on my M-Pesa, so let me just buy 1,000. And I can see now the best offer is right here, and I want to use an M-Pesa pay bill. I confirm the purchase, and I am matched with a seller automatically. So I've been matched to this particular seller. So if I click on make a payment, I copy their details and go make their payment. So we can go here, make the payment. So let's go make the payment. Please, I believe my screen is now black so that I'm able to transact. Once I make the payment, it's done. You go back here and mark this as complete. So I believe I've answered your question. And let's go to the next part. Come again, how to link web from phone. I need to know where you pressed. So whenever you're on Binance, go to the, let me show you again. You go home and then you go right here. The third icon, the fourth icon. Okay, the fourth icon, if you can see my mouse where I'm hovering it, the fourth icon where it shows a camera, kind of a QR code scanner. You click on it and it will open up the camera. Okay, how do you convert this market knowledge into profit? Guys, research. I'll be sharing you on a few tips on how to do research. Is it okay to refresh the video because mine is paused? I just hear the voice. Okay, I'll be sending the recording just in case you missed something. On the phone interface, right before spot, there is an option to convert, which I got, which got both market and limit. How do they differ? So on convert option, if you come on spot, you will find the convert option right here. So this is an easy interface which is imported from Binance Lite. All right, we are on Binance Pro, but this is an easy interface that allows you to choose. You don't have to go through the market orders, the limit orders. You don't have to go through all that. You can say, I have USDT, that USDT, and I want to convert it to Bitcoin. And I want to convert 10 of that to Bitcoin, like that. Yeah. And then you preview the conversion. Binance executes the order for you directly, just like that. That's the convert option. Now, the convert option also has a limit convert, which is more of a limit order. So this one, you can come in and say you want to convert from USDT and $10 worth of USDT. And when Bitcoin reaches, for instance, $22,000, from $22,000, buy Bitcoin, and in case the order does not, execute in the next 1 hour, for instance, yeah. In case the order does not execute in 1 hour, let it expire, and the money is returned back. The 10 USD is returned back to your wallet. So you place an order like this, and a limit order will be put on under the convert option, just like this. Yeah. So that's how you do the conversions directly without having to go through that interface. So this is Binance Pro, but this interface is also on Binance Lite, which you can access it top left like that. Switch this, and you're on Binance Lite. So Binance Lite, the middle button right here has a convert feature, and the convert feature is what we just showed now. So you can convert one cryptocurrency to another cryptocurrency in a very easy way. You don't have to know about orders. You can convert to one crypto to another. So someone is asking, how much cash do you have? You buying crypto as an example to us, not that you wanted, you just, okay, guys, let's ask questions relevant to the session. So that's how we can be able to, to buy and sell cryptocurrency on rather trade cryptocurrencies on spot. You're able to basically learn how to do this on spot, and you're able to execute trades. So what's the aim of spot trading? Making a profit. So you're looking at probably a candlestick like this one. You go here, see Bitcoin has been, for instance, you go to a 30-minute candlestick. You can see at some point BNB was at 302.1, and right now it's at 304.4. So your aim is to buy low. Let's say buy at 302.2 whenever it reaches 302.2, like that. And then once the order is executed, you can come in on the sell side and sell at 304 point. Rather, once in case it goes now down and hits 302.2, your order is executed, and now you can now go and put a sell order of, let's say, 310 if you think BNB will get to 310. So that's how, in this case, I'm explaining this as an educational piece. Please be responsible traders. I will be sharing you a bit of knowledge on how to identify trends and how to go about this. So those of us who are not on the Telegram group, I'll take you there quickly and show you how to access this information. So if you go to the Binance East Africa Telegram group, just a second. This one does not seem to, okay. If you go to the Binance East Africa Telegram group, which looks like this, and you click on this top part, like here, then go under files here. You will see this document here. You click on it, it opens up. So we've put educational resources like, for instance, this one, technical analysis with Binance. You can come in here and go through like all these indicators and show the webinar is right here. So you can just click on the webinar and it will open up Zoom. The recording will open up and you should be able to go through the recording just like that. So this document is right here. We can all access it. So it has a lot of other things, including futures trading, margin trading, Binance Earn, how to analyze the crypto market and how to purchase, how to do research, and how to do spot trading in depth. The session we did today is just very short, so you can go through this to go in depth on these particular topics. Now, today we were meant to cover Binance Earn, but it seems like we'll cover it next week. So I want us to go to basically to learn how to become a successful campus ambassador. So before we get there, I will go back to explaining why we are here. And I'll go to this particular part where we explained the reward structure. So as ambassadors, the main thing that we really need to do is help Binance acquire new users. That is help your community, create communities that we can be able to come in and teach. We can also be able to help, help Binance acquire new users as well. Now, when it comes to the reward structure as an ambassador, this is what you're looking at. For any user that you successfully, verify from start to finish, we covered how to do the verification last week. So if you missed that session, please go on the email and click on the second link. We covered that last week. So any user that you are able to successfully verify, right? From them creating an account to them fully verifying their accounts, you will be earning a maximum of $1.8 per user. So for every user, so this applies only for every week, okay? So data is reset every Thursday, as we said earlier. So every user you refer to this particular, to the platform and you register them to completion, to them verifying their account, you will now be getting $1.8 for every user. For instance, if you register 15 users, you will be getting 15 times 1.8, which is $27, right? So that's the registration and then verifying. So make sure you verify them. Any registered user who does not verify will not qualify for that particular, you will not qualify for that particular incentive. Now, if you manage to go beyond 20 users, so of course, the very first tier, that is 1 to 20 users, you can earn a maximum of $36. These will be paid week over week. So those of us who did users between last week, between date 12th December to 19th December, your payouts will be available in your wallets tomorrow on Tuesday. All right. So between 12 and 19, your payouts will be available tomorrow on Tuesday. So payments will be made every Tuesday of the following week. Okay. So if you've done, for instance, now, the analysis will be done between Thursday to Thursday, and payments will be done by Tuesday of the following week. So in this case, if for this week, we will be tracking users who registered between 19th to the 26th of January. And those of us who managed to register those users and fully verify them, you have to fully verify them. As you know, on Binance, you cannot do anything without verifying your account, all right? So that's why it's a requirement that you have to verify these users fully. So if you are able to do that on the 26th rather, we'll be tracking data between Thursday to Thursday. On the 26th,
will track the data between for the previous week, which is on the 19th to the 26th. And then all the payouts will be out by the 31st of January. So all payouts are made every week. We'll be making payouts for the previous week. So this will allow you to also have enough funds to help you out in case you need to scale your registrations. So one particular pointer I can give is I'll take you back to the phone interface, and I want to show you something very interesting. If you go to your home page and you go top left, like here, and you go to and you go under the referral ID, like referral, you need to use the standard referral. Please note, you need to use the standard referral, okay? So you click here and then go to the standard referral. So you're able to create multiple referral IDs by going under advanced. So you can click on advanced like that. So once you click on advanced, it will take you to this page. So you're able, in case you decide, okay, just a second, doesn't seem like this loaded. It takes you to this particular page. So you're able to decide, in case you want to scale and become, one big, probably you want to scale and you have friends that you want to also help you with registering new users. You can come in and create a new referral code, and you can call it the name of your friend, the name of the friend who you want to help you do that. In this case, I'll just use a generic name like Tom. Then you can set like this, the amount. Right now, it won't go more than 10%. And then you can click on save. Now, you will be able to give Tom his referral ID, which is VQNWIIMZ. So whenever Tom goes and uses that to register anyone, the number of registrations will be showing up here. For instance, if you look at DXJ7554I, shows there are 4 friends who registered through that. Yeah. If you look at the EU8G, I don't know, 17DO, you can see he has 39 friends who registered through this particular link. So that way you can be able to track these particular users. So that's how you can do it if you want to scale and be able to reach higher milestones. Back to this. In case you have 51 or more people, of course, now you'll be getting the maximum awarded for this tier, that is $36, plus 20 minus 50 minus 20, that is 30 new accounts, that is 30 times $2, that is 60, plus the 36 you've accumulated. So on this tier, you can be able to earn up to $96 every week if you're able to reach these numbers. So in case you're able to reach more than 51, we will be awarding you $2.2 for each registration, $2.2 for each registration who goes to fully KYC, who goes to fully verify the account. So we already talked about this, so I'm just adding it as part of the end of the session. So we'll also have the League of Extraordinary Ambassadors, who these are the tasks. So all ambassadors will be ranked by the number of new registrations or any other step the ambassadors take. That is, organize a campus masterclass, which will serve to bring new user education. Okay. So you are, in case you want to participate in the League of Extraordinary Ambassadors, we will be allocating at least $2,000 to be shared by this particular League of Extraordinary Ambassadors. So step 1 is you need to create a masterclass. It can be online or it can be offline. We sent you the submission form under the email. The next email will also include a submission form. So once you do and you register someone and they fully verify their account, once you're able to, if you feel like you want to do a masterclass,
you're able to submit this particular form, and we should be able to help you, with the assets to use for your masterclass. We'll be here to help you on that. So what will you be looking at? I'll be looking at first of all, before you can even participate, you need to have at least 10 new signups. The masterclass, for it to be even evaluated, it needs to have at least 30 live attendees. That is, can be online masterclass, can be offline masterclass. Masterclasses, you can be able to contact us and try to and basically host masterclasses in your school. Have a class, teach them about Binance. Yeah. So you are able to do that. Of course, you need to also share pictures from the masterclass. You can also, you need to also tweet about the masterclass on and tag Binance East Africa on Facebook, and tag Binance Africa on Twitter, and tag using these hashtag Binance EA Masterclass. So on the masterclass, the very top person will be getting $300. So this is awarded monthly. The second person will be getting $210, and the third person will be getting $180. So from this particular price pool, we'll have, in case you fall between number 4 to number 10, you will be sharing $900. So these 6 users will be sharing $900. Okay. So in case you fall between users 11 to 20, you'll be sharing $810. That is 10 people will be sharing $810. That's $81 each. In case you fall between 21 to 30, you'll be sharing $600. Now, the allocated amount here is $2,000. In case the users go up to, you guys do like master classes, and we have like more than 50 master classes, and we evaluate at least 30 to be very good, then we will be doing extra allocation of $1,000 for at least 30 campus ambassadors to participate. But in the meantime, these are the stats on what will be shared. I believe, so what are the main things for you to become a successful campus ambassador? So step 1, you need to host regular meetups at your own school. Could be you using crypto clubs, could be you doing those financial clubs. You teach people. You can even do small classes that need not be evaluated. Small classes with like 5-10 people, that way, that need not be evaluated. You can also consider launching crypto clubs in your own campuses. You can also create local communities at campuses. Basically, you can decide to come up with WhatsApp communities that you're able to communicate on the upcoming sessions. Let's all be on the Telegram group, that is Binance East Africa Telegram group, for us to be able to communicate easily. So you can take all the campaigns that we are running, all the communications that we are running, and then take them directly to the Binance East, to your own communities. You scale them down to your own communities. So you can also show students like value of crypto and getting banked or with crypto. You can host regular Ask Me Anything sessions, that is on crypto again. You can also be very good at attending community meetups, be it Binance meetups or not. You're able to just attend crypto community meetups. This is something that will help us grow very fast as the community, as ambassadors. You can also learn and share your own knowledge. And of course, match up. Match up means put on some branding materials. Now, we will be sending branding materials, but then there are a few things that you have to achieve for us to be able to send out any branding materials. Any person who has at least 10 registrations every week will be getting branding materials for them to be able to, for them to be able to, match up, and it's easier whenever you have the branding materials anyway. However, any person will have at least 10 registrations for any particular week, will be getting branding materials as well. So that said, also the branding materials will be delivered once for every ambassador. So, so for campus events, I see someone asking what forms to fill. I'll be sharing that link as well on the, please keep checking the email. You should be able to see this particular submission form. But also, I think the submission form is already on the email, but we'll be sending again to share the submission form. Now, let me take the questions. In case I have the link to Tom to register for me, how would I know that he is able to verify the users? So unfortunately, you would not know that Tom was able to verify the users, but you are able to see Tom registered the users. Okay. So how do I start referring and earning as a campus ambassador? Keep quiet. Please watch the last two master classes. In fact, we've also talked about the referral structure. So branding materials include a hoodie, a t-shirt, and a cape. So you'll be getting a hoodie, a t-shirt, and a cape. So that said, I see no more questions have been asked. Oh, I want to know when to invite new users and when rewards are sent. For example, I've referred and verified someone yesterday. So Iraguha, we've already answered this. So all the rewards will be sent the following week after you've, all the week will be evaluated between Thursday to Thursday, and the results of that will be sent for the next, before the next upcoming week on Tuesday. All right. So the upcoming week on Tuesday, you'll have your own rewards. So we've already shared the list of the rewards for people who did the verification of between 12th to 19th. So they should receive their own tokens by tomorrow. So those of us who are still doing, so this week is still active. So we'll track numbers between the 19th of January to the 26th of January. So in case you have new users, you could register, please go register them right now. But of importance, do not leave that place without verifying them. Otherwise, we won't be able to track that as a reward. So I started by registering the Binance Club at school. Katende says, I have worked on the constitution, but I will require some money to register it to the Campus Guild Council. So I request, will I be helped on registering, and and these will be added, as this will be an added advantage. So Katende Kenneth, we will be, please engage me on Telegram, that is Madendu_ke, and I should be able to help with this. So Isaac Mukwana says, light referral link cannot work. It will still work. We are able to track the numbers. However, you won't be able to get a few other extra rewards that comes with the standard referral program. However, you're free to use any of them, but we really recommend the standard referral program. So Mzamiru Dusabe says, hello, the question I have is that I always used to see more that some other people who have Binance account always used to have more tasks to do on Binance account, but I don't know the reason why I don't get those tasks to earn. So the task to earn is usually a campaign, and you're able to participate as long as the campaign is running. So let me see the chat section. We feel we should keep this ambassador program active and sharing in our own channel. Yes, we will be keeping this ambassador program very active, and you should be able to engage with us. We are trying to create a campus ambassador Telegram group, and we will be inviting you whenever possible. Okay, once the group is set up.
So sharing and bringing in someone outside East Africa, is it considered? Unfortunately, no. We will be in case you register new users who are not from East Africa, you will still be eligible for the standard referral program rewards, but it won't count for the East African for the referral program. It won't count for the referral program for these rewards for the campus ambassador. So this is strictly for East African users alone. So if you do from other regions, you'll just be able to earn from the normal standard referral rewards. So you won't be able to earn from the normal, from the incentive structure we just shared. So one should start referring people on Thursday? No. Joroge, you can start doing this as even right now, because we are tracking data from every Thursday. So Thursday, previous Thursday to the next Thursday. So that means we are able to see data from Thursday to Thursday. And for instance, this week, even if you do it right now, you still fall under the week of 20th to 19th to 26th. That is Thursday to Thursday. So as long as you do between 23, 24, 25, and 26, we'll be able to reward you next week for the week starting on the 19th to the week ending on the 26th. And then if you open accounts on the 27th, we will consider that the next week, which will now be the week starting on the 27th and ending on the 2nd, and your rewards should be distributed on before the 7th. So that's how it will work. The rewards for this week, for those ones who are doing, they are registering users right now, the rewards will come in before the 31st. So that's how you're able to, we are tracking data now. When the branding materials for ambassadors will be sent, once they're able to reach the threshold, we have issues with people who have been scammed with online links, including my principal. How will Binance team come in support me? So you're done. That's why we are teaching you for you to be able to explain to them how not to be scammed next time. So how they can be able to secure themselves. So whenever you start configuring an account and help them create the account, you also need to give them enough knowledge on how to trade. So that's why we are recommending, once you register people and verify the accounts, put them in a community and let's teach them how to get started on Binance, how to get started with crypto, to avoid them being conned out there, because there are a lot of scams going on. So that's why it's very important for you to create local communities and share whatever we share on Telegram. The communications we share on Telegram on Tuesdays, not on Tuesdays, rather the newbie walkthroughs we have on Tuesdays, and the Sunday Shield we have on Sundays. You should be able to share them directly to your own community so that they can come in and learn how to not to get scammed. We also do cover scams and how to avoid them. So I would like to hold my first session before the end of this month. Is it too early? That's from Onyango. Onyango, always give us, the submission form will tell you that you should give the team at least 2 weeks lead time. So at least 14 days lead time, so that we are able to help, with the planning. All right. So I would say in this case, it would be too early. So give us a notice of at least 2 weeks, at least 14 days. So we'll be sharing that on the submission form. So hosting an event for Binance in school, should I get an official form or officiality from Binance, like a form to give the school for accountability issues? So we will be talking about this on Sando. We are creating a way for you to be, for it to be very smooth, for you to be able to do this. So that said, I don't see any more questions. I missed my answer. I've been using light referral. Will I earn? Yes, if you are using
light referral, will still be able to track that. However, light referral only allows you to get cashback rewards. So you won't be able to earn on the normal standard referral program. But in this case, you will still earn on the campus ambassador program. So I believe all questions are answered. In case we have any other questions, feel free to tag me on the Binance East Africa group. And guys, let's continue the good work we are doing. Those of us who are able to do the referrals last week, check your wallets tomorrow. They should be credited. That said, thank you so much for everyone who managed to attend this webinar. We will be sharing the communications, we'll be sharing this particular webinar once we are done. I understand we also have brand ambassadors who are already on. Those of us who are asking for my Telegram, I've just pasted it right there. Those of us who already have branding materials, those of us we've worked with in previous campaigns, you can use your merchandise right now to help you scale up as we start doing the sending of merchandise. Joroge asks, should a person trade? When they get verified, it's not a requirement currently for them to trade. However, we'll be coming up with new rewards for the people who trade, plus if you are able to get the users to trade. So we'll be coming up with a document for you to be able to review. But in this case, as long as they are verified, they don't necessarily need to trade, but that's the whole point. Take them to the community for them to learn. And then once they learn, they can be able to trade. All right. Thank you so much, team. This has been an amazing conversation, and thank you for those of us who attended. Have a good evening.